I didn't think I would ever be that kid who would talk about how much they loved their school, you know, because I went to a very conservative school from when I was in pre-kindergarten until now. And I think my assumption was just that school was something you had to do.
I've been public schooled my entire life, and I was very used to a very rigid educational structure, and I had been in it so long I hadn't even been like aware of what I was dealing with.
I was sent to the head of school because they didn't have a principal. I was sent to the head of school's office because I was asking too many questions in class, and because, you know, I was curious about the subject, and that obviously can't be allowed.
That lack of care kind of makes yourself go, if they don't care, why should I? I'm here against my will, and it's supposed to improve me, and everybody labels schools like this is something that's gonna like prepare you for the rest of your life, and you're like, okay, that sounds great, and then you get there and you're like, wait a second, what is this?
And what I like about Areté is that it integrates learning in school. You know, it's actually a place where the point is not just to get you through 4 years of high school so that you can get a diploma, so that you can go to a college, so that you can be packaged and be made a product and get a job, you know. The point is to actually have you learn.
I come here and I'm not like, it's school. I come here and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Areté.
All of a sudden, I get a chance at something completely different, and I get this kind of attention and care, and something that I honestly was so shocked to like be able to like have a regular conversation with somebody who is like my teacher.
The teachers don't just sit up there and teach what they want to teach. They actually ask you questions about it.
It was seeing teachers more as people with whom we were allowed to interact, not necessarily on an equal basis, but on the basis that we were both intellectual beings with individual thoughts and viewpoints that could disagree, and that was okay. Disagreeing with your teacher is okay.
You know, the teacher is the one doing the teaching, so learning from them is probably a good idea. Whereas just having them like shun you doesn't work very well.
The democratic element of Areté is one of the coolest parts, and it's the concept that since a school is intended to be for students, it's for the benefit of the students, that the student should have a central role in determining what the school is like. And we do here. We have something called the Areté Design Team, where we create things, fundamental things about the school, in terms of classes, in terms of policies.
I have a passion in filmmaking, and the teachers here actually recognize it, so you know, that's definitely helpful. Since that's one of the things I want to do in life.
We're the ones who are innovating. Of course, as students, we're not the sole innovators, but I genuinely feel like I am a participant in something in education that hasn't been done before.
And part of it is because I would like to be a smarter person, and I would like to be a better person in general, and I think one of the things to do, one of the things on the to-do list for being a better person is to learn. And this is a great place to learn. I think I'm learning here more than I've learned anywhere else probably in my entire life.
I cannot even begin to describe the phenomenal difference this has made in my life. The changes that have occurred in me as a reflection of what's happening here is amazing. It's phenomenal.